That is correct.
Yeah, well,
boy.
it sounds like it's very similar, except in this case, there actually was no crime. No one had actually died, even the boy that committed suicide.
Except for the fraud, of course.
Well, it certainly is a fraud, and I'm not saying there ain't a crime.
And the victim.
Throw away the key. I could care less, but as long as I can film him throwing out the key, that's all I care about, so I can get my 10%. So I want you to consider the following. Even the boy that jumped off the building, you know, the black boy, the gentleman, the singer, the singer.
Oh, yes.
Even that corpse was fake. They had taken cadavers out of the lockers like slabs of meat from the deli, and they put them in that house out there, and they had that party. They had them literally downstairs in the basement on ice during the party. Then at the end of the party, they positioned them out throughout the house. They put them clothes on them that they're wearing, all those, you know, the girls with those tight little dresses, and those boys with those fancy shirts and suits and those ascots that they were wearing. And they put them on those things so they'd be found with their body and people would assume it was them. It was all a bunch of bullshit. They had thought this thing out for a year going forward. I don't know who the mastermind is, but someone is some evil doctor, evil genius in the group there, because I don't know what, dang, between homework and getting laid, I don't know how anyone thinks about that at 22 years old. But hey.
Diabolical.
It is
That's
diabolical.
the only word for it.
It's like Lex Luthor level diabolical. Damn. But I tell you, so I hear you.
It's humiliating, but also intriguing.
It's a bit intriguing, and the most intriguing thing about it, like I said, is season 2 and 3. If I get my hands on that filmmaker today, which about now I'm going to meet that boy, he gives me a solid lead. I'll get on that plane, I'll go see those kids, and not only will I get an acquisition of that footage in return for probably providing them with counsel for their defense, and perhaps in the intervening in some of the district attorney's negotiations for plea bargains, but I will get their rights. I'll bring the contracts down here with me. I got my secretary right now drawing them up right now.
Pretending just for a moment that I'm a ordinary man and not a very rich, not so ordinary man.
So that is impossible for me to imagine. But continue. I will participate.
I would be strongly tempted to watch such a show, I think.
You would be tempted to see what occurred on the island.
I believe I would become hooked on such a show, and I would watch that show, I believe, every week.
That is a remarkable statement, considering that these individuals whom you would devote an hour of your prime time viewing time to, that's remarkable to say that, because these people are responsible for you looking, and me looking like fools right now. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be
I realize that, but that is the curious part of this whole story.
It is curious. Won't you? I am dying to hear out of the mouth of these babes, because that's what it is, out of the mouth of babes, the truth of how they came to this, what brought them to this. Why not just go get a goddamn job, meet a nice girl, settle down, get a house and a dog and a white picket fence? I mean, is that so wrong? I mean, what is it? What's all these kids wanting fame and fortune and wanting to be on the cover of People? And it's a disease. It's crazy. I mean, this whole business is crazy.
Moral vacuity. That's what it is.
They don't really, I mean, hey, I got the Bible in my hand right now. I'm telling you, I was reading scripture when you called.
I never read it myself.
I actually was thinking about getting the rights to that particular work, but then I heard it was a public domain, apparently, the Bible, because it was written by God. He doesn't
one problem at a time.
But you know that God's not even represented. You know that? It's amazing. I can't believe it. He doesn't even. You know, you think he'd be with William Moss by now, but it's amazing they haven't gotten the mitts on him. So anyway, I know you got to go. So I was going to leave it at this. I'm going